Meghan and Harry have announced their climate change pledge a day after the Queen praised Charles and William for their work, and failed to mention the Duke of Sussex. The couple's Archie Foundation has pledged to be net zero by 2030. Inspired by Harry and Meghan's long-standing commitment to the planet, both together and prior to their union, the company has committed to cut its carbon emissions over the next few years. In a statement on its website, the foundation said, "Achieving net zero carbon emissions means making a series of choices over time to make that footprint as small as possible, while compensating for any remaining emissions through high-quality carbon removal projects. As an organization, we will work with an independent consultant to track all Archie-related activities from our inception, internet use, commutes, and electricity in home offices, for example, to understand our collective footprint. Using 2022 as our baseline year, they will develop a plan for Archie that aligns with the latest guidance from leading organizations, like the Greenhouse Gas (GHG) Protocol and Science-Based Targets Initiative (SNUBBED), while offsetting remaining emissions until we achieve net zero in 2030 and beyond." The statement added that Harry's sustainable tourism initiative Travelist and the investing firm Ethic, which the pair have invested in, will advise the foundation on focusing its investments in support of a low-carbon economy. A spokesperson for Archie said, "Carbon emissions are a part of nearly every activity in daily life: the food we eat, the electricity we use, and the internet we are connected to, for example. The totality of these actions comprises our carbon footprint." Today's commitment is that Archie, including Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, will be working with experts to assess the sum total of our emissions, and develop a plan of action to reach net zero. Achieving net zero carbon emissions means making a series of choices over time to make our footprint as small as possible, while compensating for any remaining emissions through investments in carbon removal projects like reforestation. It comes after the Queen spoke of her great pride of her son Charles and grandson William taking on the baton to campaign for the planet. Her Majesty said, "It is a source of great pride to me that the leading role my husband played in encouraging people to protect our fragile planet lives on through the work of our eldest son Charles and his eldest son William. I could not be more proud of them." Despite Prince Harry regularly speaking out on the issue of climate change, he did not feature in the monarch's speech. Members of the royal family are in Glasgow this week for the COP26 climate summit. While the Queen will not be in attendance, Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, have made the journey north to observe and interact with leaders in their efforts to cut global carbon emissions. Prince William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, will also make an appearance. Meghan and Harry may have been at the summit if they were still members of the royal family, but the pair left in order to pursue private lives in North America last year. Much has been said about their momentous fallout with the firm, especially to do with the relationship between Harry and William. While the pair were extremely close growing up, many claim there were always murmurs of tension and frustration. Their bond was explored during Channel 5's 2021 documentary, William and Harry, Princes at War. In his younger years, Harry became known for his love of partying, regularly spotted out and about in London, on more than one occasion seen stumbling out of a nightclub. However, as royal broadcaster Simon Vigar claimed, Harry was not alone in his partying days. William, too, was often at these parties. Mr. Vigar claimed, "Harry has obviously got into some scrapes which have landed him on the front pages of the newspapers. But at plenty of those parties, particularly the teenage parties, William was there. Harry served as a really useful decoy." Katie Nichols, a royal author, claimed, "That was the first time the brothers really fell out because Harry resented the fact that he'd taken all the blame. Of course, William was the heir, so Harry took the flak, and he was very cross about that. He refused to speak to his brother or forgive him for some time." The photographs and stories led to Harry becoming known as the Party Prince. While many feared this could be the beginning of bad things to come, Harry soon swapped the alcohol for a career in the army. He went on complete 2 tours of Afghanistan and rose to the rank of captain. He also trained as a helicopter pilot and qualified as an Apache commander. The last time Harry and William met in person was to unveil a statue of their mother Diana, Princess of Wales, at Kensington Palace in July. Before this, the two had exchanged words at their grandfather Prince Philip's funeral in April. It is not known when Harry might return to the UK next. He and Meghan are currently busy working on their new projects that have come as part of a string of contracts with corporate giants. This includes a deal with Netflix, thought to be worth £109 million, and Spotify, believed to be worth somewhere around £30 million.